Everyone, this is Fraser and I'm the head coach for Noble Life. Now, I wanted to jump on here this morning to talk about what we tolerate and how what we actually tolerate in our lives ends up torturing us. And as I pressed go live on this video, I noticed that my phone camera has been damaged, and as a result I've got this kind of white haze over it. And I know that if I don't do something about that, that's going to be something I'm tolerating, and eventually it's going to slowly but surely start to torture me. Because every time I go to do a video, or every time I take a look at the camera on my phone, I'm going to think, I need to do something about that. But I'll tolerate it. Or will I take control of my actions? Will I take control and actually get it repaired or find out what's wrong and get it fixed? Because if I don't, it's going to keep on being an issue. Now, that's a very small example. This example actually came to me as I was hitting play. So I'm going to go back and talk about what I was actually wanting to talk about, which is remembering what it was like when I was working in the corporate world and having to run projects. Whenever you had a contractor, and I know a lot of people listening here will appreciate this and be able to relate to this. When you've got a contractor working for you, you will be a lot more likely to ensure that they're giving you what you need from them. Because that is the sole purpose. As a contractor, they're here to do a job that you have employed them to do. If they're not doing their job, you will pipe up, you will voice out and say, hey guys, you're not doing your job as this contractor. You're either going to have to do it or there will be consequences. The ultimate consequence will be that we'll get rid of you and we'll get a new contractor in. So people are quite comfortable taking control of their environment, of a situation, when it comes to something like work. So why is it that when it comes to a lot of the other areas in their lives, we're not doing that? We're just not. So let's have a wee consideration here of this. If in your practical life, with your work, you are very good at ensuring that you are not tolerating something, knowing that if you had a bad contractor, it will eventually end up torturing you down the line. But within our physical selves, when we speak about our health, our fitness, our fuel, what we eat, we tolerate things. We tolerate what we are doing wrong, or what indeed our environment is. So you might be sitting looking at yourself and thinking, hey, I'm not actually overly chuffed about how I feel this morning. I don't have the energy levels that I want. Or you might say, oh, we'll go and do something fun in the park with kids, or we'll go and take the dogs a walk like I am doing right now. And you walk up a hill and you go, man, that's harder than I thought it was going to be. Or you sit and you realise that you've had McDonald's 4 times in 1 week or something like that, and you realise that your nutrition's not very good, or your fitness level's not very good. Or you go down to the beach and you take a look at yourself and you're like, oh, I don't feel very confident, I don't feel very happy with the way my body looks. And people will downplay the importance of these parts. They'll say, oh, it's not that important, it's just a belly, or it's not that important, it's just one meal, it's just a McDonald's, it's fine, it's not going to kill you. Or any of a number of these downplaying excuses that we give ourselves. But the reality of it is this, is that we are torturing ourselves by tolerating something that we can change. We can change what we eat. We can change our fitness level. We can do things about this to improve our lives. Not just to look good, not just because, hey, I'm into fitness. No, none of that crap. It's about making sure that you're living a life which truly makes you happy. Making sure that you're living a life which you are optimal and you're able to be there for your family, for your friends, as your best version. You're able to perform at a much higher level within your job, within your relationship, within your personal life. And that all stems from making sure that you're not tolerating the small things. You're not tolerating a poor fueling system. Your fueling system being your nutrition and what you bring into your body. You're not tolerating being unhealthy because you know that you can do something about it. It's all about priorities, and by downplaying certain areas of your life, you're lowering yourself in the totem pole of priorities. And that is a recipe to torture yourself simply because you're tolerating something that you're not actually happy about. Now, this can be looked at through all areas of your life. So while you're watching this, I want you to have a think about this. Where in your physical life, where in your psychological self, your mindset, how you view the world, your spirituality, how you see things in life, where in your personal lives, through your relationships, through your friends, through your families, and where in your practical life, at work, your time management, your ability to run your own life, are you tolerating things that you actually have more control over than you first admitted? And what can you do about that to make sure that you are living a happier and healthier lifestyle by doing things that you know you can do? And with that said, I'll leave it there today. Have a great week ahead, guys, and I will talk to you very soon. Cheers.